Well, we are waking up to another beautiful day here at CoffeePot Lake. This has been a really cool free little campground. I'm digging it. It is heating up quick today, so I'm probably not going to last too long here. I'm going to move out of here, but I'm going to go around, give you guys a glimpse of the campground and get some shots here before I move on, have a little breakfast, give you a quick little shot of the camp, just keeping it real simple. Been a very beautiful spot. My neighbors have moved out this morning, so we'll go give you a look around, show you what this campground looks like. We'll just give you a little glimpse of the campsites here. Each site has a little pull-in like this with a little fence, fire ring and picnic bench. There are some water faucets, but none of them are active. They don't work. So there is no running water here, just the lake. You can see my spot over here. And there is a total of 5 of these spots, little pull-ins just like this. And they kind of each get bigger as you go down this way. This one's a little bit bigger, doesn't have the fence post right in the way. Yes, there's actually a total of 7 sites. That big Class A was kind of taking up 2 sites, actually almost 3, because there's one more down at the end. So that's a total of 7 sites, and really these 2 right here are the nicest, biggest ones. Although I like my little spot tucked in the trees. And you can see there's a vault toilet way off in the distance over there. And then a nice shade structure here. And this is all for trailer parking, like boat trailer parking. Although if this campground was full, all these spots were full, I would probably just pull in right here till someone left. I'm sure you could get away with that. We'll go down by the water. They also have a map of the area here. This is CoffeePot Lake where we're at. You can see there's the campground and that. But also not too far from here, I saw this on the map as well, there's this Twin Lakes recreation area that looks like about the kind of the same setup. So that's an option as well. And they do have little maps you can take showing the same thing. So I grabbed one of those just to have. Give you a nice wide shot of the lake here. Beautiful, surrounded by these big rock formations. We're kind of at the end of the lake over here, and then it continues on around this little bit of reeds here, go around that rock, and the lake continues on that way. Nice good sized lake. And across the way there's this little kind of shack on the other side. If I had a kayak, it'd be so cool to go over there and check it out. I'm just up here checking out these old horse corrals here at the campground. Pretty neat. Definitely not used anymore. Have no idea when they were built. Looks like they've been here a while. Aw, someone buried their cat out here. Or it could be dog. Fluffy. 6/21/17. Not too long ago. Rest in peace, Fluffy. Well, I am so glad I came and explored this area. I almost left this campground without walking up here. Would have been a huge mistake. This is pretty much where it's at right here. Look at this. I am on the edge of a pretty high cliff right here. It just drops right off, just off this edge here. I don't even want to walk up that close. And then there's this big amazing rock right here. You can hear the osprey over in their nest. Wow. This spot is pretty freaking breathtaking, guys. I'm just sitting here on this peak behind me, and the osprey are just like circling around this cove. Just breathtaking. This is a man-made osprey perch we're looking at that stand out there in the distance. I tried to get as close as I could without disturbing the osprey, but they're pretty. You can see him. I'll see if I can zoom out. He's flying around. I don't know if you could hear that call. They make a very unique. As soon as I started getting a little close to his perch, you can see him flying around there. He was sitting in there and took off, so I don't want to disturb him too much. I just wanted to give you a shot. If you've never watched an osprey, they are like skilled hunters. They dip down into the water and grab fish with their talons. It's pretty amazing to watch. Oh, look at that. You can see a snake shed its skin here. This is interesting. Over here in the trees, there's this old kind of like man-made little pond thing here. A little picnic bench, a faucet that doesn't work, and there's this little shack over here. I thought it would be like housing for a water pump or something, but it just looks like an insulated, there's actually insulation, like little like dog house or something for an animal or pet. I wonder if any wild animals nestle in there. Kind of weird. Some abandonment stuff here. And then over just beyond this little pond thing, I don't want to dig in here too much. It is warm. There could be snakes. There's this little roof top. So maybe there was a little shade structure over here too. I love seeing old abandoned stuff like this. It's weird. Makes you wonder what was going on here. So this was just a little chill out spot for people with their horses or something. I have no idea. Look at that moon, guys. Isn't that crazy? Well, I guess it's time to call it a night. I'm pretty sure that this CoffeePot Lake campground is going to be my last camp in Washington State. I've spent over a month in Washington State this summer and I really enjoyed it. There's so much diversity from the coast to the rainforest to the eastern Washington where you're more in like the plains here at CoffeePot Lake. Really, really special state. I will definitely be back. So from here, I'm going to have to move pretty quickly east. I really need to get away from these wildfires. There are wildfires all around me, basically, and I've been kind of in this heavy, hazy smoke for almost 2 weeks now, and it's time to get out of it. I'm really feeling kind of the effects of it. Just wanted to take a quick minute and wish everybody the best that is dealing with these wildfires, that lives in those areas. I can't imagine what it must be like to be threatened by a wildfire like that. I just wish that everybody can get through this with minimal loss and damage, and that these wildfires can be over and done with as soon as possible. With that, I just wanted to thank everybody for following along and joining me on my adventures. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.